Hello, hello, all you gorgeous people out there. We are coming in live today to lift up that pancake butt. So many of us, as we get older, our butt starts to sag and kind of sink underneath into our tailbone. So this workout today is meant to lift that booty, okay? So the first thing we're gonna do is a sumo squat. And let me just say on these ones, if you're trying to get a stronger, rounder, firmer, lifted butt, you really need to use some weights with this. And they don't have to be a lot of weight. It doesn't have to be a lot of weight. You can start out with, 2 pounds of weight. I'm gonna use 2.5 pounds today on all of my exercises. You don't have to use weights. But if you want to really get that butt to lift up, you have to start using weights to get the muscles to grow, okay? So first thing we're doing is a sumo squat. The next thing we're going to do is a sumo squat good morning. We're going to do kneeling squats, and with that one you would use for the modification a ball up against the wall and just do a squat. The next thing is a butterfly hip thrust, then a split stance deadlift. So we're gonna get right into it. Hey Kim, what's going on? Good to see you here. What's going on, Fern? Make sure that you guys are warmed up before you start these. I'm gonna show you the exercises first, and then we're gonna get right into the workout, okay? So, again, I'm gonna use my little 2.5 pound weights. You don't have to use weight, but I like to build. Normally when I do these things, I'm using anywhere from a 10-pound weighted ball to a 25-pound kettlebell when I'm doing this. So, and that's just to build the glute back up. I'm not using my arms to lift that. So here we go. This is what the first move is. A sumo squat with weights. Hands are down on the weights. You're going down low and back up. So sink into that hip and back up. You want to get below the parallel on these. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what I mean by parallel. Going below the parallel is what's going to activate the glute muscles that have not been activated forever. So again, make sure that you're totally warmed up. Feet are in a 45-degree angle. Legs are out wider than your shoulders. You're pressing back, down, and up. So there's a hip hinge in there, and squeeze at the top. Knees do not straighten out. Squeeze. The next thing is a sumo squat good morning. So I'm going to show you from the side with this one too. So sumo squat. Oops. Gotta have the hands up on the head here, up on the head, up on the head. So sumo squat, good mornings. Sumo squat, good morning. Sumo squat, good morning. Hip hinge, okay? The next thing we're gonna do is a kneeling squat. This modification is up against the wall with a ball squat, or you don't have to use the ball. You can lean on the wall. Feet are shoulder width apart, and you're sliding down. Butt is pressed up against the wall, back is flat, and you're just holding the squat, okay? Kneeling squats. Pull out our trusty mat. Kneeling squat. So feet and knees are hip width apart, toes are facing in. Sitting on those heels, weight is between the legs, and you're squeezing, pressing through that hip flexor, glutes, squeeze. So kneeling squat. The next thing we're doing is a split stance deadlift. So split stance, front foot forward. You're not on a balance beam, so make sure they're hip width apart. Your legs are hip width apart. Split stance, back toe is up. Split stance, deadlift. Squeeze. Press through that glute. Both glutes should be working with this. And the other side, split stance, both knees are bent, and press to the floor, flat back guys. okay? So here we go. We're gonna get right into this. Push this out of the way. Let's get into that sumo squat, okay? 40 seconds each move. Feet are wide. Core is up. You're in that athletic stance. Always, always, always ready to get out of the way if something was coming at you. Your weights are in your hands or you don't have weights. Here we go. Sumo squats down below the parallel. You can also use a ball to do these on the wall as well. For those of you that have knee issues or arthritis, use that ball and get on that wall. It's going to help to strengthen the area around the knee. Notice that my knees are not going beyond my toe. Squeeze those glutes. 4 more. And 3, squeeze. Press down, squeeze. Press down. 2, last one. Stay in this position. Take a deep breath. We're going to do that squat. Good mornings. So I'm going to put these up on my ears. Hands are behind the head. Torso is fully elongated. Here we go. Sumo squat. Good mornings. And up. Good mornings. And up. So it's one fluid move. Pressing back. Hip hinge. Okay? Press back. Keep those elbows out. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see the profile. When you come back up, you're squeezing those glutes. Press. Press. Really feel those glute muscles working. Mine are burning. You should be feeling this in your hammies too. Really shouldn't feel a whole lot in your quads. We're almost there. 4 more. 4. Press. 3. Press. 2. Press. 1. Phew. Okay, the next thing we're doing is that kneeling squat. So remember, you can use the ball or the wall to get up and do that squat up against the wall. Open this up. So, up against the wall, you're just going to have your feet hip width apart, pressing that back into the wall, pull that core up, hold this position for 40 seconds. Or we are on our knees, on the floor, feet are in, knees are out, toes are flat, you're down on your heels, and you're raising up and squeezing that glute. You move a little bit forward here. So again, down, squeeze, press through, squeeze. This is also core work, guys. Phew. My glutes are firing, or should I say they are on fire. And squeeze, squeeze. Press through those hips. Keep that core up. Torso is always tall, right? Long torso. 3 more. And 2. And 1. Holy cow. Those ones are burners for sure. Inside thighs, all of that, as well as the butt. Okay, the next thing is a butterfly hip thrust. I did not show you guys this one. Holy crow. Okay, butterflies. Butt is down on the floor, back is flat. Legs are in a clamshell position. The weight is on your pelvic floor, okay? And you're thrusting up. Keeping those thighs out, squeeze. Butterfly thrusts. Up and down. Up, squeeze. Really squeeze. Press and down. Press and down. Good job, guys. Keep going. You should really feel this around your hip flexors, that outer part of your butt, the outside. Inside little underbutt piece. We got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, keep those legs out. 2 butterflies, and 1. Squeeze, 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 hold, hold, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Okay, roll over. The next thing we're doing is that split stance deadlift. Mat out of the way. Split stance deadlift. So remember, you're not on a balance beam. Feet are shoulder width apart. Split stance. It's not very wide. Okay, so split stance. Let me get on the side. Split stance deadlift. Press down, hip hinge, and squeeze. Get my balance. Press and squeeze. Both glutes should be working with this. Squeeze. Press and squeeze. You'll feel this in your calf as well. Get it, get it, get it. Let's burn that butt, make it lift up. Really send some love to those areas. We want those glutes working. Tap them. Let them know it's time to work. 3, press. 2, feel that butt. 1, switch sides. Shake that glute out. Chin up, chest up, shoulders back, split stance. Here we go. Chin up and there we go. Up. Back leg is bent. Back is flat. There's no round back with this. What do I mean by round back? That's tucking everything in. Okay, flat back. Pull it up. Yeah. Keep going. Press. Use that glute. We got 4 more. 4, 3, press. 2, 1. There it is. Take 30 to 60 second break. Keep moving while you're doing that. Get back into the next set.